I have already cut 2 pieces of fabric, 17 by 15, and I've also cut my straps, and they are 4 inches by 21 inches, and you will need 2 pieces of those. I have already marked my 1 inch from the top on both pieces. I've also already marked where my straps are going to go. And so I want to show you how we are going to do the straps. We are going to fold it in half and just press. And then we fold toward the middle. This will give the strap extra strength. Plus, you do not have to turn these. This is a much simpler way of doing things. Then we just fold it over again. So you see how much fabric is in here, which will make a very strong strap. Now we will go to the sewing machine and we will sew the straps down here to close that up on both of those. Then we will put right sides together and we will sew all the way down and all the way down, and then we'll sew across. And then I show you the next step. Okay, you're going to take your side seams and match those up and kind of smooth this out. But what we're looking for is this side seam going in the same direction. And then we have the bottom. And this is what it looks like. This was our bottom piece, and we're coming to make it even down here. And we see that we're at a point. And so we are going to need to measure up one from the tip, 1.5 inches. And as you can see, it turned here, but I don't need it. I need it to be in the same direction. So when you're pinning, you need to make sure this is also in the same direction as this seam. Then we will measure up 1.5 inches from this tip. And as you can see, I'm not quite even there. So we need to move that and make it a little more even with that. Okay. Again, we'll measure 1.5 inches from the tip. And then we are going to sew across each of these are 1.5 inches. And if you would like, you can take a marking pencil and your ruler and mark it. These markers are for fabric. They are heat erasable. So I can mark on my fabric, but once I put heat to it, it will erase it. And so that's why at the top I've marked, and I am being very careful not to put any heat up here because I do not want it erased. So I marked in the beginning 4 inches from the raw edges for my straps. And we are going to pin these in place. There's my mark, and I'm going to be right on the edge of that. Now make sure when you're doing this that you come on around and don't get crooked, or we'll have to take it out. Yes. So the first thing we're going to do is just press under just a little bit. And again, we have to have our straps out of the way. And I'm just going to clip in place in a few spots, especially with the steam iron. It really helps to keep our little seam in place. So now I'm going to take my little measuring thing, set it at 1 inch, and I'm going to pull this down 1 inch and take my little clips and hold it in place. Maybe if I don't get pinched. I'm going to top stitch around the top, but we're going to pull our straps up and then pin them in place. And that again gives us some more secure to our straps. This bag is super versatile. I use it to put my groceries in. I also use it sometimes to go take my Bible and my book for my women's Bible study. So it has lots of uses.